Hey Mustangs, it's Oliette, and I'm joined here today again by Riley.
Heyo.
Today we're going to be learning how to take our first steps as a marching band performer, okay? The technique we use in this band is called straight leg. This means that we aim to maintain a mostly straight leg as we move, but allow minimal bend in the knees while passing through.
To take your first step, first find a nice tall posture with your feet in a closed first position, weight 60-40 on your feet. We will always step off with our left foot first unless we tell you otherwise. Think about pushing your right foot into the ground and using your quad muscles to initiate your motion. As your left foot comes forward, flex your toes in the air and land as far back on your heel as you can.
To take your second step, make sure to keep your heel low to the ground and only have it lightly glide over the grass as it passes through to the front. Keep the bend in your knee very minimal and make sure to never lift your leg upwards to take your next step.
As we continue on, it is important to keep your heels moving forward in a straight line. We call this tracking. Think like you're wearing a pair of skis. We never want to see the skis cross over or slide away from each other as you move forward. The most important thing to focus on as you march is timing. With each beat, the very back of your heel should make contact with the ground, and as your foot swings through, your heel should align on every eighth note in between the downbeats.
When it comes to our feet, we want to make sure that our heels never lift too far off the ground. We want to create a rolling effect with our feet. Imagine that there is an almost empty tube of toothpaste on the ground, and you're trying to roll out the very last bit of the toothpaste by rolling your foot over it. This will help us maintain balance and a smooth look when moving.
To come to a stop, we use a technique like we learned last week. Our right foot will be pointed and turned out as we come into this motion. Accept your weight with your toe first, allowing the rest of your foot to follow until your heel is touching as well. Your left foot will come into a rest and a turnout as well, right next to your right foot. This should set you up in a first position like how we started. As far as our upper body is concerned, we're going to have our arms out in front of us at about chin level. Our arms a little bit more than a 90-degree angle with nice, low, relaxed shoulders. As we take our first step, we're going to engage our abs so that we don't leave our upper body lagging behind our lower body. We want to try to keep a nice straight line throughout our whole body the entire motion.
Now on to our assignment for the day. For the first one, set your metronome to 100 BPM. March forwards for 8 counts and then halt for 8. Repeat this twice. The second one will be the same thing, but with your metronome set at 120 BPM.